December. And of course the year is what? 2020. And the numbers are 2020. All right, here we are today, but we're missing a number. So what do we need to do in order to find that number? We need to count. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Today is the 4th day of December 2020. Now we need to find out what day it is today. So let's sing our song. Ready, everyone? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Today is Pizza Day Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. And tomorrow is Saturday. And the weather out today looks cold and cloudy and sunny. So it's partly cloudy or partly sunny, no matter how you look at it. So today I'm going to dress Bob up in a nice little sweater. And I'm going to give him some sunglasses because it's still kind of sunny out, kind of, sort of. I'm going to give him some pants. Put on some pants. There you go. There it is. And I'm going to give him some shoes. There we are. And now he's ready for the day. All right. Now, my little friends. Oh, his body just kind of, his clothes fell off when I put him back in the little chart. So that's okay. We'll fix him later. All right, my little friends. What letter have we been learning this week? Boom shakalaka, the letter B. Let's do B. B, bat, ba. Remember, you should be practicing all the letters, whether I've taught you them or not, at home with your older family members. This is very important, moms and dads, so please practice with your child. For today, there's 2 things we're going to be doing. The first thing is of course, you're going to find and color in all the uppercase and lowercase B's. You got to go through this and find all the uppercase and lowercase B's and fill them in. And I can't wait to see them because I always love seeing your work. The other thing is that I thought this might be a really great opportunity today to start making some Christmas projects, some holiday projects. But I gotta be honest with you. I gotta read a holiday book before we do a holiday project, right, guys? Because why not? So my book today is called Mistletoe, and it's kind of funny because I kind of sort of had an ornament hanging on my tree, on my parents' tree, that looked very much like this guy growing up. So, and I won't tell you how old I am, but I'm old. And so when this book came out, I was like, I have to get it because it looks like the ornament that used to be on my parents' tree. So this is called Mistletoe, and the author, the person who writes the book, is Margie Palatini. And the illustrator, the person who draws the pictures, is Henry Cole. And the title is Mistletoe. 'Twas the season, and Moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with a tuneful of tidings and a flurry of fa-la-las. He was so full of ho-ho-hos, even his moustache had the holiday spirit. Look, there's his moustache, this big bushy thing. So cute. Can you see it? Here, I'll move this over just a little bit. There it is. And he's still wearing his BJs, which is kind of funny. Because I didn't think Moose wore BJs, but apparently they're. But Moose was more than just a tiny bit merry and bright. He was busy. There was a lot to be done on his list of to-dos. But with orderly organization, a bit of regimentation, lots of imagination, and just plain old Moose know-how, Getting ready for the big day should have been simple. Yes, in all probability, just perfectly perfect. That's a really long list. Holy cow, look at that mustache. He wasted one merry minute. Moose got moving and put some hustle into the holiday bustle. He went to work. He wrote cards and letters until his hooves hurt. Check, he got it done. That's what I did the other day. Sent all my Christmas cards out already. He shopped till he dropped. Check. Yeah, I did that already too. And he hauled home boxes and bags and presents galore. Moose had gifts for everyone stacked from ceiling to floor. Check, check, check. And then he wrapped. Yo, yo, yo. And then he ribboned. Ho, ho, ho. And on each and every package, he tied a big, beautiful bow. Check and double check and check, check, check. And so far, so simple, so easy, so perfectly perfect. Wow, he is an overachiever. And another look at the list, and Moose headed for the kitchen. He pulled out pots, pans, and bowls, and he sifted through stacks and racks of cookbooks. He whisked with his left, and he spooned with his right, and Moose baked tons of tins of cookies. Check. Dozens of cakes, breads, and sweets. Check, check, check. And he made jellies, sticky jams, and Moose even roasted a goose and some chestnuts. I actually have chestnuts at home. He toasted marshmallows and yams. Check, 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 triple check. Yes. Oh, yes, so simple, so easy, and of course, so perfectly perfect. Check that out. I wish he'd come to my house and bake for me. Bet you they taste good, too. Decorations were up on his next list of things to do and get done. So Moose decked the halls and then spruced up the walls. And he beaded and bowed and mousseltoed, and he gathered garlands and roped wreaths and holly and jingled bells and sang Noels. Oh, good golly, this Moose was jolly. Check, 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 check. Well, maybe he can come to my house and finish up decorating too, because I got a half-finished Christmas tree at home. Last but not least, he hung all the stockings, each and every one with special care, and just in time, too. Soon Santa would be there. Check and final check. Yes, sirree, getting ready for Christmas was an absolute snap, and so simple, so easy, and if he did say so himself, Moose thought, totally, utterly, completely, perfectly perfect. And on that night before Christmas, Mother, little Sissy, Bucky, and Junior looked all through the house. What a job Moose had done! Everything looked bountiful, festive, quite fine indeed. And there was just one minor problem, if you will. Oh dear, sighed the missus, as the five stared at one empty corner. Oh my, oh me, oh gee. Pop, what happened? Cried Junior. You forgot the tree. Yeah. Oops. Where would they hang their tinsel? String the popcorn? Light the lights? Where would Santa leave his gifts for the kiddies on Christmas Eve night? So Moose pulled on his galoshes and put on his hat. He would find a tree somewhere, somehow, and that's all there was to that. So out went the Moose, braving blustery blowing winds and the cold, and trudging through snowdrifts, courageous and bold. Well, they're going to go out in the snow and go find a Christmas tree. Moose first hoofed it down to the corner, not a tree to be had, and then he slid around the block. Uh-oh, things were looking bad. He went down every boulevard, street, and little road, and he looked down lanes and alleys. but every tree had been sold. There wasn't a branch, not a twig, not even one lousy bulbous bough hanging around. Nope, nada, nothing. Not a tree to be found. No tree? Sighed a sad moose as he came home empty-handed that snowy eve. The kids tried to make the best of it. They said, "Oh, so who needs a tree?" But Moose could plainly see they were short on the glee. He knew he had to do something, and that's just what he did. In the empty corner, he stood and spread his arms out very wide. And then he smiled at his children, and he winked at his bride. "Kids," he declared, "fetch your forgetful pop, some of that tried and true family glop." Uh-oh. Oh, what do you think is going to happen? So back came the kids carrying a big pot of glue. Oh my goodness. And without a word to one another, they knew just what to do. They each took apart, grabbing strands taking hold, then carefully, oh so carefully, they glopped, and they plopped, and they pasted, and they pressed, and they curled, and they twirled every which way a follicle could fathom, until Moose's magnificent mustache was indeed even more of a marvel to see. Let's see what it looks like. Holy cow! Check it out. That is one fancy mustache. I am impressed. I know some people who would love to have something like that. That is a very festive mustache. Moose was just a few needles shy of being an evergreen tree. They strung Moose with lights from his head to his toes and draped him with tinsel beginning right with his nose. And they hung balls that were shiny and bells that twinkled, candy canes, berries, and plums sugar sprinkled. And then they all stood back. Junior plugged in his pop. Ooh, ah. Yes, Moose truly was one incredible sight. He was a glorious and glowing, oh boy, was he ever bright. It's like a light up moose with a really crazy mustache. Then Junior placed the star on top of Moose's head, and he gave him a kiss and a pat, and they all headed off to bed. Except Moose, of course. He stayed in the corner, still twinkling and blinking and waiting for Santa. And oh, so it wasn't so simple, and it wasn't so easy, and okay, it wasn't so perfectly perfect. But do you know what? It was pretty close. Ho, ho, ho. I just love that book. It's just a cute book. So he did whatever he could to make his family happy, which we do that for people, right? We do things that are special for people to see them smile and make them happy, because that's part of being kind and part of being caring for people, which is really essentially the whole reason for the season, is to be kind to one another and show love, right? Show love and kindness. So, with that being said, I figured, you know what would be really fun? I was originally going to make a moose, but then I said, you know what, let's make a reindeer. Same kind of family, right? 4 legs, tail, big antlers. So we're going to make a reindeer today, and not just any kind of reindeer, but Rudolph, because he's got a big, huge, giant nose right here. So all the patterns are in the Google Classroom assignment. Have fun with this. Color, cut, glue. Have fun. Give them a personality. Give them a personality. When you put eyes and a mouth on a craft like this, your projects come to life and they develop a personality. I really do feel like that. So I can't wait to see them. And I miss you guys today. I'm sorry I can't be there. Obviously, I'm not in school today because Miss Motto has to be somewhere. Of course, times never work. Doctors' times never work. I tried to make it after school over the weekend, but of course that didn't happen. But I love you guys. Please stay safe, happy, and healthy. I will see you on Monday. in one shape or form or another. I'll see my cohort A kids on Monday, and I'll see all of you over the internet on Monday.